want to give him
to me,
the rookie of the
yeah,
year.
he is. He's the runaway rookie of the year, in my opinion. Yeah.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Shirts vs. Skins, coming at you with episode number 9. Oh, shit. It's actually episode 18. Sorry. I mean, the number 9 has just been stuck in my head all day after such an incredible performance by the greatest team in the world. I mean, am I wrong? We all saw it. I know Ahmed's fuming. Ahmed's mad.
I think it's been like 9 years since you guys actually won it. Fucking fools.
Listen. Ahmed's obviously mad. Ahmed's obviously mad because he just seen Arsenal stink it up. It was an embarrassing performance, and to see the team that he hates the most scored 9 goals. Oh my God, Ahmed. I feel for you, bro. Because listen, if it was the same thing with like Liverpool, I would hate it too.
Damn, Ahmed probably has something against the number 9 now. Lost the Champions League in 99 to United. Saw the 9-0 live on the same day Arsenal got spanked up. But anyway, we'll get more into it maybe perhaps later down the road. First, let me introduce to you guys our topics for the episode number 18 in actuality. First up, we're going to have an NBA recap, talk about the Knicks, the Nets, our local teams. And we're going to talk a little about the All-Star game because we got All-Star voting opening up. We're going to talk about the NFL, our reaction to the Stafford trade, the impact of what a Watson deal can bring to an NFL team, and we're going to discuss the Super Bowl that's this weekend. It came pretty quick. We're also going to talk about a little soccer. We're going to actually do something interesting there and talk about how they can introduce an all-star game in soccer itself. So, yeah, that's pretty much our topics for the episode. Ahmed, do you want to explain what happened to my eye here? I think the beef built up, and you guys don't know what happens off camera, but this guy Ahmed, he just... Explain, Ahmed, what happened? Tell the fans what happened. I want you to look them in the eye and tell them what you did to me.
So for the people that are just like on Spotify or something that are just listening to like the audio, you can't see right now, but Joni's, I mean, like he looks like Conor McGregor or something right now. But I mean, I don't know what happened. I think he ran into a door. I think he
got knocked out by a door, bro.
All right. The jig is up. Yes, there was an accident, but I mean, Ahmed knows he can't. Ahmed, I literally like got hit by a door as I was closing it. Someone opened it, boom, slam in the face. However, I mean, I'm glad that you can't do this. I would literally give you 2 right here, one eye, the other, at 145.
Bro,
we'll meet up one day.
Those are fighting words, man.
Facts, but if you think a door is gonna do that to you, bro, just stay away, bro. Just playing soccer, bro.
No, but let's get into it, guys, for real. Let's start off with the NBA. Ahmed, you want to take us into that?
NBA, a little recap. We'll just keep it local. Our Knicks and his Nets. So,
I'm a Heat
first?
fan, bro. How many times do I have to say it, bro? I'm a Heat fan, Miami. I support them, yeah. I mean, I couldn't care less if they win or not. I mean, I'll be at the parade regardless, though, down Atlantic Ave. So
this guy changes his team every week.
Well,
when he wants to be.
Oh, I don't.
All I'm gonna say,
no, I don't.
If you call me an Arsenal fan, you are like the number one fan for the like. That's what I'm saying.
For the Nets?
I mean, you were literally arguing with us for weeks about the Harden trade, how it's so good, blah blah blah. Arguing.
It's not even that. Like, bro, he should be hyped. Like, he was a fan before they even got Durant. And Kyrie.
No, but even just to say, like, this dude likes the Nets as much, if not more than the Heat, because when Harden had the opportunity to go wait. Let me get to my point. When Harden had the chance to go to the Heat and the Nets, all you argued about was the Nets package that can bring Harden to Brooklyn. You never argued about Miami. You didn't want him at Miami.
Are you crazy?
You never argued about
crazy?
Him
I can literally no, that's cap.
I mean, bro, he wants everybody on Miami.
But exactly. But I need it. Okay, I'm gonna say this now. This whole thing about every player I want to come to Miami, it's a meme. Okay, relax. It's more so a meme rather than like reality, you know? So, but you know, there's a couple guys that I thought was gonna come. You know, if Giannis was a free agent, if he didn't take the extension, which I have no problem with, get your money. I don't care, couldn't care less. But if you lose, don't complain. And that's a lot of guys. Look at that guy in Washington, bro. Guy wins one game, thinks they're fucking championship contenders. Like, calm the fuck down, bro. And then he's mad at the media because they portray him as being frustrated. Dude, every single game, you look like you want to blow your brains out. And I don't want to make it a joke because that's another thing, but relax, bro. Your wife's on fucking Twitter every single day crying about, oh, he needs to leave. Like you should about going to the Lakers. Like you should about going to Miami. So should we feel bad for him?
About that.
No, did you see his body language in the first half before Westbrook started carrying the team? I mean, dude was just strolling about the court.
Beal turned up. Beal turned up in the second half.
But he had to wait for Westbrook to hold his hand through the game, bro. Because Westbrook started off the game well, not strolling around the court like a clown, bro.
Westbrook's mentality, it doesn't matter if he's down 30. If his team has one win to fucking 16 wins, he's playing hard in every game. So you have to respect that. That's why I respect Westbrook, even though I think he's not the same player that he was before. I think he gets a lot of unwarranted hate. But, you know, listen, go look at how he's been playing, except for the last 2 games. He's been playing like shit, bro. Does that have to do with injuries catching up to him? Yeah, I think it does. But there's a lot of players that had injuries that caught up to them, and it affected their play. But Westbrook looks like he's doing good, and I'm happy for them. But at the end of the day, Washington are last in the Eastern Conference. So, Bradley Beal, be loyal to a team. But I don't want you to complain. Don't be loyal to a team that does nothing for you. Go look at that guy in Washington and Portland. Loyal to them for what? Gets bounced in the first round every year. Well, but you know what I mean. I'm not saying literally first round, but he gets bounced early. So we move on to Zach LaVine.
But hold on before you go. This is exactly what I'm talking about, though. This is exactly what happened with Harden. Like the media and just regular fans, they put so much pressure on these players. Like, you have to win, especially like an NBA championship. Bro, if Bradley Beal averages 35 points for the rest of his career or like has that kind of career and he doesn't win any rings, he's still like a not an all-time great, but he's still a great player. It's okay. Charles Barkley had no rings. Karl Malone, John Stockton. Like,
okay, but you make it seem like
Patrick Ewing.
No, I disagree. You're right.
You should.
What's you're acting like that their decisions is the reason why they didn't win. The reason why they didn't win was Michael Jordan. Simple.
Yeah.
Bradley Beal has his career. He has his career. Hold up. He has his career. He controls it. He can go to the organization that he's been very loyal to for years, and tell him, I want a trade request. I want to put in a trade request, and I want to go to a team that's a contender. But he chooses to stay and be loyal to them. Good for you. Yeah. But I don't want to hear you talk about, I want to win. Because clearly you're not making the decision to win. It's not. You cannot convince me that.
Yeah. You have to try to win.
That's what he's saying.
Ahmed, your argument works.
That's exactly
Ahmed, your argument works when you're trying to win. When you try to put yourself in a position to win. All the players you mentioned tried to win.
Bro.
Bradley Beal is settling for a crap team, bro.
He just says, I want to stay in Washington. Like, what's wrong with that? Like, same thing with Dame. Bro, same thing with Dame. Same thing. Is he ever gonna really win? Unless they sign one other player?
But that's on Damian Lillard's hands.
That's fine.
We just talked about in our last episode about how Aaron Rodgers has to go to the Packers and demand things. And it's the same thing that Bradley Beal and Damian Lillard.
It's different.
It's not different.
Totally different. Aaron
Bradley
Rodgers
Beal
has a ring and is already an all-time great and can do whatever he wants.
That even adds to my point even worse.
What the hell is Bradley Beal ever
Aaron Rodgers should go and request so he could get a second ring. Bradley doesn't even have his first. No, it's not an all-time great. I promise you we won't remember Bradley Beal.
You don't remember Charles Barkley? Chris Paul,
But Charles
Carmelo Anthony,
Barkley,
you're not gonna
but
remember
those are
guys?
players that tried to win a ring. And Melo played for the Knicks. You know about the
and
the incredibleness behind the Knicks. That's a different story. However, players like Damian Lillard and Bradley Beal.
Allen Iverson. He's one of the most iconic players of all time. Doesn't have a ring.
Didn't he get to finals or close enough?
Yeah, he got to a finals, okay, but he never won a ring.
Yeah,
So
but that's a different story. Bradley Beal. When did Bradley Beal even make it?
He made it to the playoffs.
To a conference championship. When did he even make it to a conference championship? Never.
Okay. There's a lot of players.
But they're not. But the problem is you can't name
he's been to the conference finals once.
But again, Carmelo's a different story because he played for the Knicks. He played for he played in Madison Square Garden. People tuned in every single week, every 3 days to watch this guy play basketball. Bradley Beal is playing for the Wizards, who have no aspirations, no end goal, nothing. And at the end of the day, he's a player, but a really good player, putting up great stats on a shit team.
This kind of thinking is gonna destroy all this, like all those. I don't want to like. It's not like small market, because obviously Washington it's not small, but like you're gonna have just big cities with big markets, get the best players at all times because they're all gonna be on the same team. They all want to win. This is why, because the media and fans, they put so much pressure on these guys. You have to win a ring. You have to win a ring. It's okay if you don't. Not everybody's Michael Jordan. Not everybody's, it's okay. You could be a Charles Barkley or Carmelo Anthony. He's still a great player. That's all I'm saying. But yeah.
That's fair. I see your point. I definitely wouldn't. It would definitely kill small teams if every big player just won it out right away. But at the same time, we do have to shoulder a little more responsibility on the organizations.
Well, they're trying to do this. They're doing it with two players right now. Right now, they're making. I don't want to say making because Giannis obviously earned MVP, but he's got 2 MVPs, and before, oh yeah, great young player, all this and that. Now it's okay. Now he's a 2-time MVP with no rings. It's gonna be Luka very soon because they want him. And when I say him, like the media, they want him to win the MVP. Mm-hmm. And then when he doesn't win a ring, he's like, oh, there's another guy here that's still young. It was the same thing with LeBron James when he was 9 years in. It was a little different because he was talking like he's the king and shit. But he was 9 years in, no rings. He's got 3 MVPs and all that. He's just, it's a lot of pressure. But
I think we have to give a little more. You might be right in one thing. Maybe we should be putting the blame on an organization like Washington instead of putting it on a player like Bradley Beal for not winning a ring.
Of course, but you're right. But that's what we're trying to say, that this organization has not done enough with the caliber of player that Bradley Beal is. So why is he being loyal to them? He haven't done nothing to him. Besides what? Offering money? Of course they're going to offer you money. They have nothing else going on.
Because Ahmed just said, what Ahmed just said makes sense. If we just start saying, oh, every player has to win a ring, which I think that should be the end goal, then these small market teams are going to die. So should we really be blaming the players, or should we be blaming the organizations that don't propose?
Or just wait 6 or 7 years when Ja has been to the playoffs once or twice, and then you'll be like, okay, yeah, he's very talented, but he's got to win. And then he's gonna be like, oh, okay, I want to go play in LA or wherever he wants to go play. It's the same thing, bro.
There's a lot of small market teams that build a great team, bro.
Yeah, like Memphis and stuff. So I hope they can keep it up.
Let me ask you something.
They have to keep
is San Antonio a big market? Is San Antonio a big market? I understand
the advantage. But we built the team.
Advantage.
That's different, bro. That was 20 years of just like perfect.
We built the team.
They had 3 good players and a great coach.
But what happens? What happens if? And don't forget that it's horrible to use San Antonio as an example because Tim Duncan came into a great side with
perfect timing, bro. That team was already like very good.
Okay, but who gets the credit for that? The fucking organization. That's the point I'm trying to make.
That's total luck, bro. That's total luck. I think it was the year that
You
David
need
Robinson
luck.
got
Of course
hurt.
you get luck, bro.
They tanked. They got the first pick,
course you
and then
get
they
luck,
get Tim
bro.
Duncan. It's
Bro,
perfect.
Dwayne Wade going to
So-
Dwayne Wade coming to Miami was luck, bro. Pat was looking at fucking Darko Milicic. So you need luck. Of course, luck plays a part in everything, especially in sports. So
Yeah, but
it happens, of course.
But that's my point. Imagine if Tim Duncan came into a side without a player like David Robinson and without a good Spurs organization and couldn't get to a final. And would we be blaming him for wanting out if they never surrounded him with players like Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker? I mean, that's what you're looking at with Bradley Beal.
I don't understand the point you're trying to make. Like, yeah,
The point I'm trying to make is
Washington isn't.
Yeah, that's my point. But is it Bradley Beal? Is Bradley Beal not an all-time great player because Washington's
Not an all-time, but he's a great player that you will still remember.
No, he's a great player in the league.
He's
a great player in the league.
Would we not give him that credit just because Washington
Joni,
couldn't propel
there
him
was
into
talks.
playoffs?
There was, I don't know if you know, but there was talks about when Tim Duncan was about to leave, bro. He was about to go to
There was
Orlando.
talks about everybody. Kobe Bryant was about to leave.
Yeah,
Bro,
there's
Steve
always
Pinjero
talks.
was about to leave.
That's the
fucking
point.
Liverpool.
When you got
Everybody
high
wants to
competitive, high competitive players, it depends on the situation that you're in, because sometimes it happens. You have a bad run, a couple years, maybe a couple weeks, whatever. But if a very highly competitive person feels like the team's not doing the best to surround them, listen, we had the argument about Rooney. I mean, I understand the point you were trying to make that he wanted to leave, but I had a problem about him requesting to go to literally a rivals across the fucking street.
You don't even know.
That was my problem about that. Bro, it's documented. Like it's out there, bro. It's not anything like crazy, bro. It's actually a legit report.
He said he said he would have never went to City. So why does your report transcend his
of course
word?
he'll say that. Of course he'll say that.
Yeah, now.
Okay, but why does your
signed a
report
contract.
transcend his word? Why does your report transcend his word? Where's the value from your report? Bro,
Okay,
you're
bro.
telling me, and this is way off topic because we're talking NBA, but you're telling me Rooney would have went to City before he would have went to play in Barca with Messi? Messi said himself he will hand request that he goes to Barca. Like, that's a ridiculous thing.
Bro,
don't even get
players
started.
have done worse things. So, but anyways, that's a discussion for another day. But going back to Beal, listen, I really just let's end this round. Let's end this conversation. I'm not gonna feel bad for him. I don't feel bad for him at all.
No, nobody feels bad for him.
If he ends up with no rings, he's the only person. He can only blame himself. So that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, for real. So, anyways, we're talking about the Knicks and Nets.
Our local team.
Okay, but what is there to say? Listen, the Knicks are not an embarrassment. They're a competitive team, and we talked about this before the season started.
Casual standpoint on it, bro. The fuck you mean not an embarrassment, bro? They should be good. Like they should have a better record. Like. Relax.
They don't. So what do you mean?
I know, but they're not. They're not. You know, just
record. You deserve the
same
better
old
records,
Knicks.
bro.
It's not. I know, but you're thinking it's same old Knicks. Like you're just gonna come in and walk over.
I literally said they're not an embarrassment anymore, and they're actually a competitive team now. And we talked about this before the season started. This is the right way to build a good team. Is it not? This is what they should do. Now, if they keep going, if they're competitive, they make the playoffs. They fight hard in the playoffs. That's how you bring fucking free agents, bro. It's not like it's hard to bring people to New York, because it's not. Go look what the Nets did. It's not. If you have an organization that they can trust, yeah. But we'll see. It's still very early, 9-13. The East is
tough schedule.
Scary.
Bro.
I mean,
yeah, in the East.
The East. But listen, 10 seeds. So who knows? Who knows? I mean, I didn't have them making the 10th seed. I really don't. I still don't see them making the 10 seeds, but who knows? This season's been pretty weird, so it's good. I hope the Knicks do make the playoffs, bro. You think I'm a hater? I'm not a hater. I speak facts about the Knicks, bro. Simple, bro.
Can I ask you a question? Would you be happy if the Knicks won a chip?
A championship? No, I would not. Because my
team. He would not be allowed to be outside for like a week.
So stupid.
I don't want to see him outside for a week.
Why? I hate that thing that it's because of New
bro.
York. I don't give a fuck.
Only in America do you find this unloyalty to the region around you. That's why New York sucks, bro.
Fuck.
If you go to Massachusetts, nobody doesn't support the Celtics. Only in New York do you find fans who don't support their hometown team. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Well, I mean,
this is something I want to spend.
It's the most diverse city on the planet, maybe, but
it doesn't matter.
That's a horrible opinion because guess what? In New York City, there's more than one team. In Massachusetts, there's one team. That's the Boston Celtics.
But Nets or Knicks, you support the Heat. You support the Heat.
Yeah,
you support the Heat.
So what? I supported them. I supported the Miami Heat because of Dwayne Wade. That was the reason why.
And I'll tell you,
ridiculous.
And I'll tell you why you're wrong.
I support the Nets. I like the Nets. I want them to win. So what's the problem?
I'll tell you why you're wrong about supporting Dwayne Wade. That's fine, but bro, I love Kobe Bryant. I love Derrick Rose. I don't give a damn about the Bulls or Lakers.
Oh, yeah.
You can still love the player and root for them, but you gotta pick a team that you really like, not because the player you like goes to them. Like, what the fuck is that?
I do really like the Miami Heat. What the fuck?
After Dwayne Wade, maybe LeBron James.
So what?
And shit.
But why? Did you even give the Knicks consideration? That's your hometown team.
Yes,
bro.
I did. I remember.
New Yorkers have to wake the fuck up, bro.
I have. You can go look at old Facebook fucking statuses. I was supporting the way I support the Nets now. I used to support the Knicks, especially before that Carmelo Anthony trade. Mark Stoudemire, Felton, those guys. That was the best team, and I say it over and over again. That was the best Knicks team of the last 10, 20 years, bro. That was a great team, and I did. But guess what? They ruined it. What do you want me to say? Listen, I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody. Who cares if I'm not a Knicks fan? But at the end of the day, the funny thing about this whole conversation is that literally in every other sport, I'm a New York fan. Giants, Yankees,
that's what I'm
Rangers.
saying.
So
what?
You're a but you're a bandwagon. So you're a bandwagon for that. You're 100% a bandwagon.
No,
you went to a winning
because
team.
I guarantee
the Knicks couldn't win, so you left the Knicks. The Yankees win. The Giants were winning in our prime years of watching football. But I was a Heat
fan. I was a Heat fan before I was liking the Knicks, bro. You're acting like that. You're acting like that Knicks team was like amazing. Everybody thought they were going to be a great team. That's why I liked them. They were great. They played hard. It was I don't understand. Maybe if the Nets were in Brooklyn, maybe I would have been a fan by the time I watched basketball. They weren't. So
yeah, because the Nets were winning.
But
obviously,
like I said, Nets.
Yeah, but
Nets.
Just going back to the Knicks.
Go ahead, bro. Go talk about your Knicks, bro. I'll just listen.
I'm just saying, bro. Top 5 defense.
I don't know. What is there to talk about?
Top 5 defense.
Are they?
I think.
Are they?
Yes, they are, bro.
Why are you doing that like I'm being sarcastic? I'm asking you, are they?
Because you're asking me like.
I don't know.
They are.
You sick freak. Like, what is your problem? Like, you're trolling me in real life. Like, it's cringe. I'm asking you, are they?
Bro, I answered you. They are. They're top 5.
Okay.
I think, bro.
Okay.
I think Tibbs is doing like the best job he can, even though sometimes like during games he makes some bad subs or he keeps guys in long for too.
He doesn't start quickly.
Now, I mean, I was one of those guys like the first 5 to 10 games. I was like, nah. I don't care how good Emmanuel quickly does. Just keep him on the bench, let him build his confidence, and then you start. But I mean, Alfred Payton, like he's just like he's such a negative on the court, and every time quickly like he just steps on the court and we're a way better team. So I think it's time. What are we like? 22 games in. Let him play out or let him start the last 50 games. Let's go. And now I think it's time to build on what's his name, Obi Toppin's confidence, because he was a guy that we picked top 10, and I think he's like, if Emmanuel could, like, if he wasn't balling out like this, a lot of guys would have been all over Obi Toppin. But I think we got to give him some space. There was no training camp. There was no any of that. So it's a very weird years for rookie. I'm gonna like not be as harsh on them, but let's build his confidence and let's have two good rookies and let's
Bro,
go.
there was no
And
training camp for every single team in the NBA, bro.
and what
I
Literally,
know.
rookie
you have
stands
a
out
I'm
to
rookie
you,
just saying
that's
for
Tiku?
cooking.
rookies.
Tiku,
What?
what rookie
Emmanuel
stands out to
quickly
you?
is a
Okay,
rookie.
but do you
He's
understand
a
that
rookie.
different rookies have different
I understand that.
adaptations that they need to do? I mean,
And
Well,
it's all
obviously,
meant, bro. It's like
but
I don't think talent wise is the problem. I think it's all mental. Like he comes in IQ and he's like, bro, like I don't give a damn how old I am or any of that. Like these guys can't stop me. And most of the time he's right. Like he just dropped 25 on the Clippers and all that. Like so it's all mental for him. Obi Toppin, I just like I don't think Tibbs is doing the best job with him because he's like he's not an ISO player. He's a lob threat right now, and then and like he's a fast break guy for now until you build his confidence because he's still young. He's was he like 21, 22. So that's what you got to do.
but don't you? But shouldn't you have expected this? Because Tibbs coming in wasn't the fucking Mister Development of a player, you know. I mean, you look at a lot of the rookies coming in. They were
I mean,
look at guys like
our whole
Derrick
team
Rose.
is young.
Derrick Rose was the number one. Okay, but Derrick Rose coming in when he was in Chicago was the number one pick. So of course you have talent. Talent at the end of the day, there's some players that are just so good they're gonna work everywhere. Like for example, DeMarcus Cousins on the Kings. Like he was amazing for the Kings regardless. So him, Jimmy Butler, somebody that had the insane work ethic to train and work his ass off. So what's his name? Thibodeau is not someone that you expect to develop a player. So that's why when we were talking about the draft review, I said I didn't like Obi Toppin to the Knicks because there was definitely a lot of questions about his game
Yeah,
prior to the draft. And going to the Knicks, who I don't expect to be like the crazy development team, I did not like that fit. And at the end of the day, I didn't like Obi Toppin's fit on any team in the top 10, you know? But he was going to
no,
go regardless.
but here's what I said about Obi Toppin because that he played I think 2 years in college, and because of his body, I said he was like the most NBA ready, and he hasn't been. I mean, he looked awkward. He's been injured like and all that, but like when he's on the court, I mean, he looks so awkward. So I don't know. He just gotta
That's what,
keep building his
but that's what I
confidence. Like,
said.
it's
Listen,
adaptability. I think you have to give players time,
yeah, it's
especially
bro.
like you
Like
said, with the no
you gotta
training
give him
camp and
time.
everything.
You gotta give him time.
listen.
It's
I
not a
agree.
year to be harsh on rookies at all. Not this year.
I agree. But guess what? I'm looking at other guys in that top 10. Look at LaMelo Ball. Look what he's
Bro,
doing.
yeah, bro.
And
He's
and
like
guess what?
it's a little
Hold
overrated.
up.
LaMelo Ball, yeah, he's playing good, but he's not playing that great.
Yeah.
What he's doing with two other starting point guards on that team is fucking insane. I
First of all,
He
literally
started
seen
last
him
night.
cook
He
Miami
started last night and put
You
up
can't
a
shoot from
and cook Miami.
three.
And he cooked Miami.
Okay,
Okay,
but that's not that hard to cook
no
Miami
problem.
right now.
He's okay. We'll see when
I'm
we
just
play
saying
the
right
Knicks,
now.
bro. You guys are gonna get okay, dude. Okay, dude. So I don't understand. So we should be hard on LaMelo Ball, but
I'm
easy on Obi Toppin.
I'm just
Nobody
saying,
said be
like
hard. Who
relax,
said be hard on LaMelo?
bro.
Don't forget, LaMelo also had.
bro.
He's saying he's
games
not
against
playing that
Ben.
good. Like, are you crazy, bro?
Relax.
He's leading, and I think he's the
He's
number one
saying don't blow
PER
it out
player.
of proportion, bro. Don't.
Yeah,
blow
bro.
it out.
Like they already want to give him
He's
the
to me.
rookie of the
Yeah,
year.
he is. He's the runaway rookie of the year, in my opinion. Yeah, he is.
Bro, like just wait.
Who else do you give it to?
Just all I'm gonna say is wait.
Who are you
Quickly's
giving
there.
it to?
Fuck you mean
I
there,
mean
bro?
Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, he's good. James
he's
Wiseman. I don't know why he's not getting a lot of like. Okay, just admit that he's a good player and shit.
He
A lot of people
he
like
wasn't even. He hasn't been that good, bro.
Yeah, Wiseman
been
was
solid.
pretty ass for a
he's been
minute.
yeah, he's
He
been
was
a good
ass,
player.
bro.
What
And
the
he's
fuck?
getting
Like,
cooked.
what
No,
the
he's
hell
been getting
is
cooked by
am I
everybody,
missing?
bro. He's been solid. At best, there's definitely been a lot of other better players, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like-
I agree. LaMelo is playing better and all that, but like it's no runaway at all.
I think it is, honestly.
Out of your mind.
As of
It-
right
this is
now,
just when-
it's hard to go against LaMelo.
And
It's
you
very
need to
hard.
understand that literally that coach is coaching against him. Like it's insane how horribly coached that team is. Him doing what he's doing right now is fucking insane. It's insane, and you're gonna see it a lot more once I think by the trade deadline, maybe they trade one of those two, Devontae Graham or Trevor Rozier. We'll see. And then if they give the reins to LaMelo, he's just gonna explode, bro. His feel for the game is insane, bro. At the end,
Yeah,
at this
bro.
level,
Like
bro,
I'm like,
he's insane,
it's no
bro.
argument that he's a great player. I said he's a more talented player, like by far in the draft. But it's no runaway, like at all. Like he's playing good, even though he's not shooting great and all that. And his team is not winning, and he's got a lot of help too. You know, he's got Gordon Hayward and all
But
that.
that's usually a problem for a lot of rookies. They don't shoot well, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he's like brick.
Look at Markel Fultz. Fultz was
Best holes
This is-
like
yeah.
he forgot how to play basketball.
yeah, that was very
Yeah.
different, I guess. But they do struggle with shooting. It's again, it's an adaptation. However, this year you have to give a little less stick to the rookies.
Playing
While at
25
the
minutes
same
per game,
time,
too.
if there's a year for rookies to pop off, it's this year, bro. Because this year with COVID getting starters out of the squad and you got rests and all that stuff, this year is when rookies could really showcase their talent and cement themselves, in my opinion, at least.
So you want to go over the Nets real quick, or you want to just slide past that?
Bro, honestly, we're seeing what's happening, bro. I mean,
Well, if there's one
definitely
thing we need to
flaws.
know about the Nets, and Tiku, you could probably answer this. How do you see the three of those dudes working together? Like, do you like what they're doing so far and what's
Absolutely, they're playing amazing. And it's funny because it was literally Harden and Kyrie, and you were saying they can't fit together, and they scored like 190, like 49 points. Almost said 190. Imagine they scored 149 points, just them two. Well, I'm saying the team did, but them two playing together, they could fit. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what's going on right now, but anyways, they're playing well. I think the issue is not three of them. It's never been, in my opinion. It's about everybody else, and it's about that defense. And they're probably one of the best scoring teams ever, but might be literally the worst defensive team ever. Mm-hmm. So that's something they need to fix, either from the trade deadline, do a trade, bring in someone. Maybe on the when they waive people, when they cut people. So I don't know. They definitely still need to make moves, because we were talking about it when the trade first happened. Am I going to guarantee them to win this year? No, I'm not. Because honestly, if they play either Lakers with the team they have right now, if they play the Lakers or Clippers, I think they lose. So I don't know. They need a big man,
bro. They need a proper big man.
They do.
The worst part is they're going from DeAndre Jordan to JaVale McGee, bro. That's the rumors, and that's
DeAndre's always been garbage, bro. He's been garbage for years, bro. The only reason why he's got his contract and why he's on the Nets is because he's friends with Kevin Durant. Other than that, he wouldn't be on the team. But guess what? I'll take DeAndre Jordan for fucking Kevin Durant and Kyrie. So I don't know why people attack the Nets for that. Like, bro, what the fuck? Yeah. Of course I'm gonna do that. So, I mean, listen, who knows? I mean, maybe someone like Hassan Whiteside if they cut him. Maybe someone like Drummond. You know, he's on his last year. Maybe Cleveland wants to. Maybe Cleveland wants to
next year.
No, for this year. I'm saying they might cut him just to cut him because they want to give. Fair. They might want to give more minutes to Jared Allen, because you know how horrible that big situation out there in Cleveland. Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, it's still early, but issues are there. I mean, a lot of people said it regardless. I mean, they said it before the trade even happened. If that happens, it's not like this team's unbeatable. And the talent-wise, you should expect them to win championships, but we'll see. You got to see. I mean, I feel like people like people on this try and make it seem like these guys are like the Warriors. Talent-wise, yes, but they're beatable. Like the Warriors team was legitimately perfect. Everybody was perfect with each other.
Yeah. Besides the center position, but even the center position was fine.
Doesn't matter. It didn't even matter, because in
Nets need a Draymond Green, man. They need a Draymond Green.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Draymond would be perfect for that team.
A defensive specialist. They got to
figure it out. Maybe Iman Shumpert becomes Draymond Green. Listen, I'm not betting on him to be it, But I like Iman. I think that was a good move. I think it was solid. Listen, I think they got solid players. TLC, I think he's solid. Bruce Brown is solid. I think Jeff Green has been playing well. So I don't know. I think the biggest need was a big man that can defend. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Defensive, and it's funny you said the thing about best offensive, worst defensive. I'm pretty sure that's literally like facts. Like right now, their offensive rating is the best and their defensive rating is the worst in history.
It's
So
insane.
that's pretty crazy.
You just go look at that Washington Wizards game. Listen, we understand that the Washington, like, points per game, they're probably one of the highest scoring teams in the league. But still, like, how they lost that game, I feel like people overreacted to it. Like, relax. These people saying, oh, they're not coming out the East because of one game. Like, bro, 9 out of 10 times, that's not going to happen. But it did happen. So they deserve criticism. And it was embarrassing the way they lost, bro. Like, that's sad. That shit was fucking. I was laughing at them. She was.
I did say on our episode with Andres that I hope the Nets meet the Wizards somehow, because I have a feeling Westbrook's out for blood. But I mean, that's obviously not going to happen as far as the way.
Oh, I don't know.
If the Wizards even get close to the playoffs, I'll be surprised. Let alone a play-in, bro. I'm actually
listen, that specific game against the Nets, bro. All credit to Russell Westbrook. He played out of his mind. It was insane, and not even just on the offensive end, but defensive. This guy was on KD the whole fourth quarter, and he did well, bro. So that was a good game for the Wizards. It was a good win, but going back to our discussion before, like, Beal, calm down, bro. Come to Miami, baby.
You want Beal bad, bro. I don't blame you.
Of course, Beal. Listen, I would take Beal over Giannis in Miami because I feel like
you're
Beal
bugging.
Yeah,
actually, I do.
Yeah, no, you're bugging. You are bugging.
The fit is so much better. I'd rather have Beal surrounded with Bam and Jimmy rather than Giannis.
It don't even matter because
that's my personal
after
preference.
After Jimmy's, like, what is he, like 31 now or something?
He's
old.
He's like early 30s. I believe.
That's what I'm saying. So
Not
after
old,
that,
in his prime,
you pair up Giannis with Bam, two guys that are 7-footers that can.
But is that really a good fit? It's not like Bam can spread the floor. I mean, of course, listen, Bam can develop into becoming one, but I mean,
like Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Twin Towers. Shit.
But listen, that's you're comparing fucking the 1990s to fucking 2020, bro. It's a different game now. You're spreading the floor, man. That's it. Listen, of course, I'm not gonna say, yo, don't give me fucking Giannis. I mean, fucking give me him. Of course, I wanted him. You bring him in, you figure it out. But I'm just saying, personally, I feel like Beal was a better fit, so bring him. That's just me.
Speaking of, I mean, these two guys. I mean, not according to me, but according to you, these two guys might be, starting on the All-Star teams together.
Who?
Giannis and
Bam and who? Oh, Beal.
Giannis and Bam.
That's according to me.
That's according to him.
Tiku.
We'll get. No.
Tiku has some bias. Tiku has some bias. Let's get there now, bro. I mean, we talked our Knicks Nets review. Let's.
Yeah. No. I agree. That's what we're saying. Hold up. Let's say our things. You want me to go first? You want me to go first? So I'm
Go ahead.
So let's talk about the East first, since we're talking about Giannis, Bam, Beal, and all those guys. I have Kyrie. Listen, I know you guys hate Kyrie, but guess what? He's a starter. Cry. I couldn't care less. I have Kyrie. Surprisingly, Kyrie, Harden, Durant, Embiid, and Bam Adebayo. So, any thoughts about that?
It's ridiculous. Adebayo.
Why is it ridiculous?
My God.
Why?
Bro.
I don't care. I'm loyal to my guy. Deserves it.
Yeah, that's great. Very, very non-opinionated take. At least you can, you don't have to say it, but you imply that Giannis should be there. So that's fine. I'll give you a pass on that.
Did I apply that? I didn't apply that.
No, you don't need to say it. We know that you're not stupid enough to not put Giannis ahead of Bam.
Giannis been good.
Just say it again. I missed it.
Kyrie, Harden, Listen, you didn't hear it? That's what I'm saying. You guys, I know. Look at you shaking your head. You hate it, but guess what? Cry. I'm gonna kill us. Kyrie, Harden, Durant, Embiid, and Bam.
So wait. So hold up. I mean, bro, just put Joe Harris on that team. Just put.
Might as well, right?
Put Precious on that team. Put Goran Dragic on that team, bro.
You might as well.
Precious been solid, man. So
yeah, that's my guy.
You want me to give my East? Are we doing each East and then each West?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
All right. So you can say whatever you want, but I got no agenda against Kyrie Irving, the basketball player. I think Kyrie Irving is definitely there. He is.
Okay. Okay. You're right about that.
Listen, I love Kyrie, man. Kyrie Irving, Bradley Beal, Giannis, Joel Embiid, and Kevin Durant.
So you have Bradley Beal.
Yes, it's an all-star game. It's
as
not
the worst record.
In my opinion, I don't care if your team is garbage bag. If you're the best player and you're doing great.
7-13.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's another great point.
You're right about that. You're right about
Bradley
that.
Beal is one.
I guarantee Go ahead.
I know a guy on a 9-13 team that's definitely way better than him right now. So
yeah,
that's a whole different discussion.
Bro, you cannot deny someone the leading isn't he the leading scorer in the NBA right now, Bradley Beal? You're gonna deny the leading scorer in the NBA?
7 points.
And that's all stat padding because he's losing every other game. So should we give credit for that? Like,
holy shit! So when we're talking about whatever. I'm not even gonna get into that argument.
What? I know, but you're gonna say about why do I have Bam starting? One, I'm loyal to my team, so fuck off. And two, I guarantee you by the time All-Star voting is closed, the Miami Heat are gonna be a top 8 seed in the playoffs. So he's gonna be more than worthy of
great aspirations.
It's not a hot take.
You want me to
Sorry, Joni, I'm not a hot take. I'm not a hot take merchant like you.
I thought you was gonna say at least top 4 or something.
Exactly.
Top 8.
Like, no confidence.
Okay, but you're acting like but you're acting like the shit's like the East is like so far away, bro.
Bro, you win like 4 games in a row. You're already like 5th seed.
No. Yeah.
He
has no confidence.
I'm just saying, but I don't. But do you expect? No, I absolutely do have confidence because listen,
no, you don't.
We had a loss.
You said top 8.
A bad loss. We had a. Okay, but I don't know. What do you want me to say? They're gonna be a top 5? Like, I got to think about it. Let me fucking think about it. It doesn't mean I have no belief. My team's gonna be in the playoffs. No question.
That's great.
About that.
So are the Knicks.
If we don't,
okay. If
I don't know. I don't think they will.
If that's your way of reasoning, there's so many guys ahead of Bam. It's not even close. But whatever.
That's cool. But it's my thing.
Give us your 5, Ahmed. Give us your 5.
For the East, I'll go with the front court first. Joel Embiid is starting. He's been like absolutely like insane. Kevin Durant, contender, who's been the best player on the Nets team by a long shot. He's been fucking insane. Like he's probably top 3 in MVP discussion too. Giannis, obviously. I got Jaylen Brown, and I picked him over Kyrie. And bro, I got no problem with Kyrie. He's like, if he was playing more games than Jaylen Brown, it'll be hard. But Jaylen Brown, I think he's played every game. He's been sensational when he does play. He's averaging like 25 points per game, and he's been the best player on that Celtics team so far this season. So, and I got Bradley Beal, and it's close, but he's played more games than Tatum. I got Bradley Beal as my other guard, just because he's having a ridiculous year. It doesn't matter if his team is. I mean, if they win like 4 games in a row and then they're back in, like the 19th.
Yeah, but do you expect them to win 4 games in a row, bro? The only reason why they won that fucking one more game, their 4th win, is because fucking the Nets sold.
So, Ahmed, what's your front court? And just repeat it again.
Jaylen Brown, Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, Joel Embiid, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown's a good shout, man. I think he's been playing really well, man. And shout out to Boston, man. They're good. They're playing good.
I forgot.
They've been getting carried by.
I forgot who said it. I think it was Andres. He said the East has way better players now, and I said, I don't know. I would still go with the West. I think he's right that there's there's more players on the East, but like the top players are still in the West. When you look about like
Yeah.
Bron and Kawhi
If you-
Curry and all that.
Yeah, if you had to do a 5 and 5.
But there's so many
Yeah,
players.
but a lot of players have left. Yeah,
It's gonna be hard to keep these guys off.
yeah. A lot of players have went from the West to East, but
Yeah,
I think you
that's
made
it.
a good point about how like the top 5. If you really think, but the top 5 did mostly
In the
in
West.
the West. So,
Yeah.
Yoni, your picks.
I gave my East. I said
Oh yeah,
I
you
said Beal, Irving, Durant,
Yeah, my
Embiid, and Tarakupo.
We'll go with the West.
Yeah.
Yeah, start up the West, man.
Yeah, Ahmed, you start the
So,
West since you
I'll
went
go with the
last for
West.
East.
Go with the West. In my front court, I got Damian Lillard, who's been fucking insane. He's really like back to his real form. Steph Curry is also in the backcourt. I got LeBron James. Obviously, he's going to be a starter. Kawhi Leonard, who I think now has gone back to being the best player on that Clippers team. Paul George was really balling out to start off the season. He still is, but I think Kawhi is now like top dog. And I got the Joker as my center. I mean, I think is he still averaging a triple double? I don't know if he still is, but
No, I think he's averaging like 26, 11, and 8 right now,
ridiculous. Has arguably
which
been
is still insane.
the best player in the league. I mean, he just has so
He's
much.
he's
influence.
easily the front runner for MVP. He's
Yeah,
easily the front runner
26,
for MVP.
I don't know. I
And-
think him
yeah.
and Joel Embiid, and he put like Kevin Durant in there.
Yeah,
Kevin Durant's
Embiid's
in
there.
there.
Dame
I think
Dollar.
at the moment it's
People
between
don't admit it.
Jokic and it's definitely there for Jokic and Embiid. I think those are one,
You
two,
don't
and
you
LeBron.
don't put KD there?
Kevin Durant's there.
Bro,
No, he's top
isn't it
5.
crazy how KD is up there, bro, after coming off an Achilles injury?
Yeah,
bro?
but yo,
That's-
he's playing like 37.
That's insane.
Well, he's playing like 37 minutes per game. Like, and he's playing back to backs and shit.
who?
Yeah, but he's
obviously
also resting a couple games.
KD.
Yeah. That's
If he
crazy.
feels like he can do it, who cares?
I mean,
man?
of course he's gonna say yeah,
Listen.
but it's. I don't know, man.
Yeah, but you're acting like he doesn't miss the couple games here and there, bro. Like they're managing you well. Like Achilles injuries, I don't know what's the chances of it happening again. I don't know. I'm not a fucking professional. So
Why not?
But go ahead, Yoni. What's your fucking West?
I got Damian Lillard and Doncic, and then in the front court I got Jokic, James, and Leonard. I think it's pretty simple to see why they're there. I had a little trouble deciding between Steph Curry and Lillard, honestly, but there was a little bias on my part because I love Steph, so I really wanted to put him there.
Say it again. Say it again.
I said Doncic, Lillard, Leonard, James, and Jokic. And I really wanted to put CJ there. I think he would have been there if he kept
Whoa.
going, but that was unlucky.
Yeah, he
got
got
injured.
hurt now. It's done for him,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I got the same one as you guys. Lillard, Doncic, Kawhi, Jokic, LeBron. It's pretty straightforward.
I got Steph ahead of
Involved.
Luka because he's got a better record and he's still balling out. Like, so Steph Curry.
That's
Yeah.
that's the only difference you had there.
I'm a
Yeah,
little
Steph
bit. I
Curry's
think I was a little
in my
biased on
start.
Doncic because I love Doncic. They're 13th seed in the West, but I don't know. I'm
Bro,
just
but
a little
Doncic,
So close, though.
listen, like I said, I don't really take into account numbers like you. I mean records like you guys do because it's an all-star game. It's dependent on the
No,
players.
I'm saying if you're gonna choose one guy, if it comes down to one guy, then
But
who has a better record? For me,
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't
okay,
see
but
it that
it
way.
was
I don't
Luka
like
I'm
or
not
that.
Steph.
saying we're talking starters. I'm
Yeah.
not saying Bradley Beal shouldn't be a all-star. I think he's going to be in the game, but I'm talking about starter.
I'm saying right
I
now,
don't think he should
and
be a starter.
this could obviously all change, but I think this is probably like Jaylen Brown might fall out, Bradley Beal, but that's it. I mean, these
Bam
guys all
definitely won't fall
gonna
out, right?
start. What?
So why don't you?
Bam's definitely not going to fall out, right?
Bam is
Fall out
bro,
of what?
like Julius Randle, Sabonis, Vooch. There's so many guys ahead of him. It's not even
Yeah,
like funny, but
Sabonis
whatever.
was starting off the year putting up MVP numbers, low key. Like he was leading the race for a while there.
ridiculous, bro. Like there's so
Good
many
player.
guys in the East, bro. Like it's actually embarrassing. Look at this, bro. Trey Young, James
Trae Young's
Harden,
up
bro. We haven't even talked. Like James Harden has not even been like brought up. Reigning like fucking MVP 2 years ago.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Tiku
I have
had
him
James
starting
Harden.
for me, bro.
I mean, yeah, because
Yeah.
you put the whole Nets squad, but you're gonna put Steve Nash in there too, probably.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Steve Nash is in there
You
probably.
got
probably gonna be the one
Jason
coaching
Tatum,
him.
Andre Drummond,
Probably gonna be one coach.
especially in that Cavs team that's actually playing like it's playing well. And
Drummond's
he's
not
balling
gonna
out.
make it.
Like he's dropping 20 and 20. It's not easy.
Drummond's not gonna
Zach
make it.
Levine,
Levine, yeah.
averaging 27, bro.
No, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of guys, but by the end, Bam's gonna be an all-star.
It's a very interesting season.
RG
man,
Barrett.
RJ Barrett. You gonna put quickly in there too?
Soon. Nah, I didn't put
Loki.
See, I just named Julius Randle because I think he deserves it.
He definitely should be
Yeah.
there. I don't know about starter.
The West too, bro. The West. You got Paul George, Anthony Davis, Christian Wood. Like he's got to be an all-star this year. Like he's been playing like ridiculous ball. Like shooting wise,
100%.
historically good for the Houston Rockets.
Ahmed, you didn't mention your boy Jeremiah Grant.
I literally wrote him down. I'm in the Pistons are like dead franchise. So.
Oh, I'm so
That was a
tight,
bad call
bro.
for me.
You know he was the last pick
Balling
in my
out, though.
fantasy.
He's
I hate
balling
that I
the
didn't
fuck
listen to
out. Like
Yeah, bro.
who would have thought, bro?
He was the
This
last.
guy was a
pick
shot
for
blocker
you,
at Syracuse.
He was the
Yeah,
last
shot
pick
blocker
in
and
the
a
whole
rebounder.
draft. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's an 8-man.
Everything.
It's an 8-man. All right. First of all, you both saw the draft, so don't act surprised. You would
8-man.
have told me to pick him up.
No, but I didn't.
but if
I
you
didn't know
mentioned-
that. I was telling.
Nah,
I was telling Ahmed to draft him.
Ahmed.
I would have
Ahmed-
drafted
I
him,
was
but
telling Ahmed to draft.
probably got someone else. I'm doing.
No, you would not. You said no. That's cat. You said you weren't gonna draft him,
Jerry
but he
Grant.
got picked before your picking.
Jerry Grant.
No, Christian Wood.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no,
I'm talking
no.
about
Christian
Grant,
Wood.
bro.
I think I got like.
I'm talking
Bucho
about
for him,
Grant.
so-
Oh,
No, but Christian
I
Wood.
thought
Yeah,
you guys were talking about Christian Wood.
he's been
What's a
playing really
different
well.
story?
Oh, I'm bugging.
Donovan Mitchell, bro. So many guys.
Yeah, he's been good. What about Rudy Gobert?
All-Star game. What?
Rudy Gobert.
All right.
Who? Rudy.
Rudy Gobert. What do you mean, bro? What are
Averaging
you
12
saying,
points per game?
bro? He might be arguably the best player on that team, bro.
Stop it.
I'm being serious.
I don't know.
Does a
Man.
lot for that team, bro. I
He
think
does.
he
No,
deserves a
he
little.
definitely does. Like,
I think he deserves a little bit
Is
more.
he worth
respect,
200
man,
million,
for
though?
real.
is he worth
Oh,
200
no,
million?
absolutely not.
Hell,
There's a lot of guys that are not
Hell
worth
no.
their contracts, but you gotta get.
No,
but
him
the
though.
thing
It's
is,
like,
you gotta give.
geez, like you're just giving out money.
Yo, I don't blame Shaq for it. Why does Shaq hate on him so much? Because of the
Nah,
contract.
yeah, bro. Shaq.
But
like, I
Shaq
love
is
Shaq.
such a
Shaq OD's kind
so
of, bro.
insensitive.
Nah, yo, Shaq. Like I
He's
love Shaq,
sensitive,
but
bro.
he's just like be going on these young guys for no reason. Like
I don't
it was
know
funny.
why.
I'm not gonna lie, it was funny.
Yeah, I
bro.
don't know.
It is
It's
what it
I
is.
don't know.
strange.
I mean, bro, like
It's
if you're Shaq, right? If you're Shaq and you're averaging 35 points per game and 12 rebounds, fucking winning rings and all this, and you're getting paid like 15, like not even, it was like 20 million for them at most. And now this guy Rudy Gobert, who fucking like averages 12 points a game and 14 rebounds, like
Different
his
era.
first half
Different.
stats. That's like Shaq's first half stats, and he's getting paid 200 million. I remember, I think it was like Reggie Jackson got 88 million for what, bro? Just bro, they give out money.
okay, but what?
Don't
listen,
forget,
at the end of the
guys,
day, people
we
act
did a
like-
top
I don't want-
5 on this. Find it on our IGTV archives. Ahmed's top 5 worst sports contracts.
Chandler Parsons.
Facts.
Yeah.
Always
Good plug.
Mine.
Good plug. Anyway, good plug. I mean, listen, but why does Shaq gotta be mad at that? Like, bro, what the fuck? It's not like it's in your control. Like,
I know,
that's,
but,
that's,
like,
that's it.
You can get
That's
mad
what
at the
it is.
game changing in a ridiculous way, bro. Like Rudy Gobert should not be near that much money,
Yes.
bro. Because of what?
Okay,
Because he got
but listen, at
defensive
the end of
player
the
of the year and he's eligible for more money.
You're acting like fucking
Bullshit.
winning defensive player of the year is fucking easy, bro. Like the fuck.
You act like it's anything that important that worth that much money.
Oh, bro. So, I mean, obviously he's not worth 200 million, but guess what? You have to pay that money to keep the player, bro.
Not really. You
And
don't
guess
have
what?
to.
Nobody else is gonna pay that money, Tiku. Nobody
Like,
else is
bro,
gonna pay
you'd
that
be
money.
surprised, bro. You'd be surprised on the team that, bro. Gordon
They're
Hayward,
also
listen,
stupid.
Gordon Hayward's playing well. Look how much did they pay him? So a team's gonna pay that money, bro. They
Yeah,
are.
probably.
Don't act like so I'm just saying. And he's big for that team. He's vital. Look at the Jazz, bro. Jazz are a fucking great team this year. What are they? Weren't they first seed? Well, I don't know where they are right now. Are they still the first seed?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're second, but
They're second
they're
right now.
on like a 9-game
But-
winning streak. Just lost last night.
Insane. Yeah, like a great team. Shout out Gobert. I think he gets unwarranted disrespect.
Yeah,
Anyways,
that's pretty much it.
listen
Also,
listen
weekend.
to
that's it.
NFL.
That's All-Star.
At least we'll get it like an
NFL?
actual All-Star game. I think they're also gonna do like a 3-point contest, dunk contest. I don't know if they're gonna do that skills challenge anymore, but I mean I don't mind if they don't like.
I love it.
I mean, yeah, it's cool to have, but
I know we didn't include it in the agenda for this episode, but one day I want to talk about because I've been watching videos on Facebook recently, and they used to have that QB challenge in the NFL.
Yeah,
what was it? The Pro Bowl weekend or
the
whatever.
Pro Bowl.
I think it was
That was so cool. That is so dope, bro.
Yeah, that was
why
dope.
don't they bring that back, man? They got to bring that
That was
back.
dope. Listen,
I mean, bro, nobody really cares about the Pro Bowl anymore. It's been dead for like 5 years.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's
When you
what
put in
football
activities like that, it's gonna be fun. We'll talk about it. Hey, when we get to the soccer All-Star, we can talk about what we want to see them introduce and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
before we change topics, the only thing I'm gonna say, add 1v1s in the NBA All-Star. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh, that would be.
I mean, but
interesting.
that's too much. Like that's too much.
That'd
What do
be
you mean?
weird,
Are you
man. That'd be
crazy?
pretty
Too
weird.
much, bro.
Fuck. Let's
Bro,
do it.
you know damn well, bro. LeBron James is never gonna, bro. He won't even do a dunk
So
contest.
what? I don't give a
He's
fuck.
6'8" with a
I don't
45-inch vertical. Scared
Bro,
to do
who
a
says I
dunk
want to
contest.
see LeBron James? Who says I want to see LeBron James, bro? I want to see guys like Kyrie, bro. I want to see fucking entertaining.
I know, but
motherfuckers.
who the hell
Not LeBron
is
James run
gonna,
straight.
like, sign off? Unless it's like Patrick Beverly.
Bro, listen.
Yeah, who's gonna
bro,
accept?
Honestly, I think you guys would be surprised. I think a lot of people do, bro.
Nah, there's some
I
soft
think they
guys
would.
in the league for sure, bro.
Hey, let's
They go
ask
with that.
let's ask the
Obviously,
fans.
there's
Do
a
you
lot-
guys want to see a
a lot of-
1v1 NBA?
Yeah.
That bro, it'd be interesting, but I don't know. It's one of those things
Nah,
that you'd
that's-
love to see, but at the same time,
You-
you don't think it
Can
makes
you
sense.
imagine? Can you imagine the fans like fans vote, and then the players have to do it? Like imagine it's
That'd be
like Rondo
sick.
versus Chris Paul in a 1-versus-1 game.
Yeah, I'd love to see that, bro.
Bro,
Hit it
like
with the
someone's
three-piece
dying on the
again.
court.
Oh, that would be
Okay, but yeah,
great.
let's see it. I want to see it. That's entertaining. That's fucking amazing, bro. That's why I
That
brought
would
it
be
up.
entertaining. That would be really cool.
Yeah,
No.
as we
So, anyways,
digress.
move on to good one, Ahmed. Let's go to NFL. The
Football
biggest
league.
storyline of this past week. Matthew Stafford traded from the Detroit Lions to the Los Angeles Rams.
Wow.
Ahmed, we both have the same sentiment, but go ahead.
Wow, I mean,
Set the
it was wow. Everybody said wow because I wasn't surprised that it happened quick. I was surprised at who got traded for who and how. I mean, I was so surprised that the Rams found someone to actually take Jared Goff because I was listening to his name is like Dan Graziano. He's on ESPN, and
I know.
yeah, I mean he's like second to Adam Scheffner, and he was saying it's gonna be almost impossible to move this. Like it's not gonna happen. Like 4 days later, this guy's a fucking Detroit Lions. It's crazy. Obviously
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford, he already told the Lions that listen, my time is up. I've given you all I could. His last game as a Lion, just a perfect way to go out. His last game as a Lion, guy had like 3 or 4 injuries in a game that had no meaning, and he went out there and he played. Matt Stafford is one of the toughest guys in the whole league. I'm happy for him that now he finally gets to actually play on a big stage and we actually get to watch him. Obviously nobody was watching the Lions play football. And yeah, you want to talk about the trade and who won and who lost, that's a whole different thing, but I'm just happy for Matthew Stafford.
Yeah. Same, man. Listen, Matthew Stafford is one of my favorite players in the league.
Elon Musk.
I'm so happy. Huh?
Elon Musk twin.
What happened?
Why they look the same?
Listen.
Bro, hold on. I'm gonna send you right now, or I'll show it on here.
Let me see.
Listen.
Fucking hilarious, bro.
Anyways,
And once you see it, you can't
But-
unsee it.
No way. They
Eh,
actually
Oh, that's his
the
really
father,
face.
similar.
bro. That's his
from
brother.
the
If
face
he had-
only. Actually,
If he had the same hair, 100%, that would be like
Look at that, bro. That's
They're
his.
cousins.
That's his brother.
I've never realized
Musk.
it, but only their face. But everything else was like, nah, they don't look anything the same. Anyways, going back to the trade itself, Matthew Stafford, so happy for him, gone from Detroit. Detroit, who wastes talent, who've wasted players' careers. You look at Barry Sanders, you look at Calvin Johnson. I think Matthew Stafford is one of the most underrated quarterbacks in this league. Now being traded to the Los Angeles Rams, who basically their main issue was quarterback. I think that makes the Rams a contender for the Super Bowl. I think it has
They're
to.
already, you know,
I think they were, but now it's just like, bro, they're there, and I think Matthew Stafford's ready for that spot, bro. At this period of his career, I think he's ready for it, and I think the trade was a win-win for both teams because all the picks, what was it, 3 first rounders for
2 first rounders
two?
and
2 first rounders
And 1/3.
and a third round, and golf. I think that was a win for them. It jump starts their rebuild, and the Rams go on and contend for a Super Bowl. So nothing much else to say about that. Happy for Stafford, but something interesting is how does this trade affect Deshaun Watson, Ahmed, Jets. How does that trade affect it, bro? Listen, Matthew Stafford goes for 2 first rounders. Let's talk about Derek Carr going for 2 first rounders. So how does that trade affect Deshaun Watson being dealt somewhere else?
If anything, it helps the Jets because nobody can give up more than my team. I mean, we are like stacked with picks.
No, I agree.
And next year. So if you want to bring up that point, then I think it helps the Jets. But I don't really think it changes a lot. I mean, it's gonna be the same thing. Like it's gonna be if we get him, it's gonna be Sam Darnold, that second pick, and probably the Jamal Adams picks. So I think that's great.
You guys are discussing how that shapes the rest of the QB market.
Yeah.
Or that, yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I mean, I think we should wait till other quarterbacks. You still got Carson Wentz. Those other guys I put out there, Mitch. Hell, bro, like Andrew Luck could come back. You never know. So we gotta wait a little bit, and yeah, I don't really think.
But you don't feel like
it is.
But you don't feel like the what Houston's gonna ask for it just went up.
No,
you don't think it has no effects at all, really?
I mean,
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know. I might have to disagree with you on that because I feel like it's another sport. But when you seen Drew Holiday get dealt from New Orleans
that's totally different. No, it's totally different.
He went for 3 first rounders, and I felt like that trade itself set the market for whatever's going to go on later. You look at James Harden going for 4 first rounders, 4 pick swaps. Now, I think it does. I think Houston's going to look at that. They're going to feel like, oh, I think he's worth more than what we thought originally. And listen, I'm not saying that the Jets can't do it and a lot of other teams can't do it, but I'm just saying that what you guys are going to give up is going to be more than what you originally thought. So,
well, here's where you're here's where you're definitely wrong because, or not like, I would say like I get
Here's
what you're saying.
Wrong. That's Ahmed's catchphrase. Here's where you're wrong. Here's why you're wrong, as a matter of fact.
Here's why you're wrong. But I get what you're trying to say, but like they don't give up 2 first rounders if Jared fucking Goff is not some, I don't want to say bum, but not a great quarterback, and he's got an insane contract that nobody wants to touch. That's a big part of why they gave up 2 first round picks. That's what I'm saying. I mean, yeah. But Jared, I mean,
that makes sense.
His Deshaun Watson, his contract is going to be team friendly in a couple of years, honestly. So, yeah, I don't think. Listen, bro, Texans, if they're smart, they look at the Jets and they look at Miami. If you really want to get back actual compensation, that's it. And if they're really smart, they make the Jets and Dolphins fight over it, which is gonna kill me because if he goes to the Dolphins, then like I don't even think
I
he's
just
coming
seen
to the
him,
Jets.
so
I don't
really.
I still don't think he's coming to the Jets. Yeah, bro. I have nothing to believe except for a couple of things.
So
But
so where do you think Watson is gonna go? Where do you think he's going?
like I really hope he doesn't go, but I could see Miami and I could see like San Francisco, Jimmy G and a couple first round picks.
Niners.
That's exactly what's gonna happen,
Mhm.
I think. But the Jets, especially with Woody Johnson back, this is a guy who loves to start quarterbacks. This is the guy who got Brett Favre when he was like 38 years old, got Tim Tebow, got Michael Vick. I mean, we've had all types of quarterbacks play for us because of him. He wants star names at quarterback. Deshaun Watson is the second best quarterback in the league when you talk about his age and all that kind of shit. He's only one person is like actually better than him. That's Pat Mahomes. But
Baby goat.
do what you got to do to get Deshaun Watson. If it costs a second pick and Sam Darnold, and then we basically just traded Jamal Adams for him too. So listen, bro, the Jets, let's make it happen.
It's not a bad package, especially for someone
the
who
best
requested
package.
a trade. I mean,
I agree.
I'm not a football expert,
Yes.
but that's not a bad package. He doesn't want to play for the team. Let him go for a second pick and
But
Darnold. I
and
mean,
he also has the thing when he can choose where he wants to play. So that's if he wants to come to New York, then it should be easy. Done.
what do you mean
I-
he can
and I-
choose?
He's got
No
that
trade
thing,
calls, basically. Yeah.
the clause. Like they can't trade him to fucking like Cleveland or
Yeah.
Cincinnati or San Diego. Or
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Angeles.
Listen, I think to round off this discussion overall about how the Stafford trade impacts Watson's deal, I think at the end of the day, whatever you give up, it's worth it for Deshaun Watson. It really is. And
Yeah.
with that being said, he will be a New York Giant.
There's literally
I'm
like
playing.
nothing you guys can do.
Obviously not.
What do you mean? Daniel Jones, Saquon Barkley, first pick, 3 first-round picks. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
Hell, that's
cold,
not better than what
indeed.
we're offering.
Send it in. Send
No,
it
way
what do
better
you
than we're
mean?
all.
That's
Send it
much better.
Saquon
fucking
Barkley
in.
is at this point.
Much.
At this point, he's talented, but he's injury prone. Daniel Jones has shown nothing, and that's it. And
That's-
you
well,
don't
it's
have
not
I
a
disagree with you that.
you got 11
Three
picks.
first
a great call.
rounders plus Saquon
Mm.
and
Plus Daniel Jones, that's a good pick.
First of all,
Jones?
And
First of all, they would
I'm
never
willing to
even
give
do
that
that.
up.
Honestly, they would never even do that.
no,
And-
yeah, that's OD
Yeah, I
that they're
agree.
gonna.
No, I know, I agree. They're not gonna do that. But I was
They-
just
they
making
can
it
do
as
that.
like that. They should do it. Like, but it's not gonna happen. I would love Deshaun Watson, fucking Deshaun Watson in New York, bro. Fuck out of here. But
Well,
I
you will be
think-
in New
I
York,
think-
but in green.
yeah, I think if we're gonna talk about where he's gonna go, I think he goes to the New York Jets. I think you guys have. I think you said it well. I think you guys have everything to offer him. I don't know if has he said that he's willing to play New York for the Jets.
I mean, bro,
I'm
like
not sure.
I'm
You don't know
I'm
that. Bro.
keeping up
You
tracks
don't
with
know, bro.
everything. He's shown everything. Like he wants to be in New York, and I just don't
Why would
trust
you?
his players
Why would you
anymore
not
because-
want to be in New York, bro? But I mean, of course, it's the Jets. So
Say for the Jets, for the Jets. Like he wants to play for the Jets. His bro, I think his
Hmm.
brother is like a diehard Jets fan. Like, let's just make it happen, bro. It's everything's
Oh,
just.
that's
We
massive.
should have
Here's
we
about
should have
his
already
brother,
drafted
so-
him. I was saying either Jamal Adams or I was saying either Jamal Adams or Watson back then. We took Jamal Adams. I was like, all right, whatever. And Jamal Adams was a great player, but obviously now looks bad. And if we can get Deshaun back, oh man, like that's just
That'd
exactly
be a
what
good
the
pick.
Jets
That could be a
need.
good pickup.
Exactly what they need.
And I think
You know,
it's
Matt,
gonna
if-
happen.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go
I was
ahead.
gonna make a joke. I was gonna say if Ahmed was a Mets fan, bro, that would be the saddest New Yorker story ever, bro. Knicks, Jets, and Mets.
Listen, I know
I
people.
mean, there's probably out like
you act like
somebody out there.
you act like being a Giants fan and a Knicks fan and a Mets fans are fucking. There's a lot.
No,
of them,
that's
bro.
that's
Giants suck
decently
too.
bad too. But at
I got-
least Giants have won
bro,
recently.
it's getting bad for the Yankees too. Like
That's
it's
true.
getting bad too. Been like 10 years.
No, we got to. I think the Yankees are gonna be all right. I think Yankees are gonna be. I mean, yeah, Super Bowl. I mean, Super Bowl. I'm bugging. World Series. Yeah, you're right. But I think there's still been a relatively good team.
It's different. Yankees
Yeah,
fans.
I think it's either between the Jets, or the Niners. I'm wishing he goes to the Niners because I obviously don't want
Why?
to go to the Jets.
Why?
Fuck the
Like,
Jets.
he just like
Uh,
why?
fuck, I don't like the Jets. Why do I have to like them? I don't give. I don't.
Yo,
I
he's the
don't care
first.
about
Yo,
them.
and Ahmed, the funniest part is he'll be the first one going to the parade too, just to go to the parade for fun.
No, absolutely. I mean, listen, bro.
Of course you'd go to the
hopefully,
parade. Who the fuck
pandemic
wouldn't?
done.
I would.
Oh yeah, bro. Fuck.
Come on,
Just go hang
bro.
out, bro. People get
This is what,
fucking.
this
It's
is
a
what I
fun
was
time. Who
saying
gives a fuck? You go
earlier.
there,
It's always,
drink a little bit.
it always comes full circle.
I'm not
bro.
celebrating the Jets winning.
A
I'm
team-
celebrating whatever's
Bro.
happening around me.
You're celebrating New York, bro. That's why you have to support New
Alright,
York teams.
fuck, I couldn't
Obviously,
care
you could
less
pick
about New
favorites, but-
So, all right, yo,
No, I
So-
couldn't care less.
you just said that you
Couldn't
think
care less.
he's going to either San Francisco or New York, right?
Yeah, I think he goes to New York though. I think
Alright,
that's the first.
So let me give you like 4 or 5 other guys. Like probably get me on
Okay,
the
go
market. We'll start
Uh-huh.
off
Okay.
like he was pretty close to being a fucking MVP. Not that long ago. Carson Wentz. Is he gonna stay in Philly or you think he's out?
Well, I think looking at all the reports, I think
Yeah,
he's
they think
staying.
he's like
So
fixable.
That's thing. Yeah,
Well,
which
they sided
no, I
with him
think
over the
he's
coach.
definitely
No,
down.
I
didn't
think
they side with him over the coach?
Obviously, yeah, it's a coach.
I don't know.
Yeah. So,
Coach sucks too, so that played a part of it in it. But Wentz, I think a lot of it has to do with his contract. I don't know what teams really want to take his contract. I always thought a good good between them
Colts.
was the Colts. You
Yeah,
look at
perfect.
Frank Reich. Wentz had his best year with him, so that made sense. I think him and Ertz, maybe a package deal for both of them to the Colts, that would have been pretty cool. But I think he stays with the Eagles.
Eagles.
Yeah, I agree. How about Cam Newton? You think he's
Cam
gonna
Newton
find a
is
home?
tough, man.
Does Cam Newton even play in the NFL
man,
anymore,
I
bro?
don't
He just played in
know,
NFL,
bro. But he's saying after
That's
the
pretty
season.
sad.
Man. Do I?
That's pretty sad.
I
Yeah.
don't know, man. I really don't know where. I don't know. Maybe Denver. I don't know, but would they rather have a washed up Cam Newton or play Drew Lock? You know,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I can't pinpoint a team. I don't think he's gonna be a Patriot anymore. Where he goes, I really can't tell. I can't tell you, man.
Let me just give you a couple more. Dak Prescott. You think he signs in Dallas?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think they're gonna give him. They're gonna pay him what he wants.
You're gonna pay him you
because
think?
considering how bad. Yeah, they're gonna pay him what he wants because I feel like considering what happened after he got hurt, the downward
Yeah, but
spiral.
they would have paid
of
him
that,
already, no?
that Cowboys season.
They
Yeah,
would have
but
paid him
they
already.
like fucking.
They already offered
I know,
him
but
a
he's
good
hurt though.
deal.
But they have to wait. Maybe they're waiting for his injury recovery, his
Yeah.
rehab, everything going on.
I mean,
But
I would
I
wait.
think-
Bro, he already gave
Wait,
them
see
so
how
much that
see how he walks a little.
if I was
you know?
Dak, bro, and
gotta see.
you want to wait till after I just broke your leg for your fucking team, and I'm
Listen,
the
we're talking
only
about the
good.
Cowboys, bro.
I know,
talking about
but
the
he was the
Cowboys,
only
bro.
positive on that team, and
No.
now I just broke my leg, and you
Still
didn't even
don't
pay
want
me
to pay me.
before, and now you still want to pay me, bro? That would be
But
so
I feel like
disrespectful.
I said, yeah, no. But listen, we're talking about the Cowboys. They couldn't give a fuck. They don't give a shit. But I'm saying
Yeah, but
like
if it was
after listen,
Tony Romo, they would have
Cowboys look. Oh yeah, of course, because that's Jerry Jones' love child, bro. Of course, bro. Fuck. But I think you look at it the season after he got hurt, it wasn't looking good for the Cowboys, man. So I think they're gonna pay him. I think he's gonna be a Cowboy.
Yeah, I think he stays, but I think he it's kind of like that Kirk Cousins where he keeps taking that tag and he keeps getting paid 35 million, 40 million, until eventually he probably leaves. So yeah.
Or trade him.
How about what else we got? How about Derek Carr? You were talking about him
Derek
before.
Carr.
You think that there's some people that want him for 2 first-round picks. I don't know if he's worth 2 first-round picks.
Oh, he's definitely not worth first round. You know what,
No,
man?
I think yeah.
I like the fit in Chicago. I'm pretty sure Chicago was in the hunt for Matthew Stafford. You think of Derek Carr, how he played this season, he played pretty good. So I think Chicago. Chicago might be willing to give up those 2 first rounders. And Ahmed, just thinking about it right now, if if the Raiders get 2 first rounders, don't you think they're going to be in a play for Deshaun Watson?
Yeah, and I'm telling you right now, like he's been waiting for this moment. John Gruden is. He wants a new quarterback. He was talking about Kyler Murray when he was coming out. Like if don't be surprised if they move up somehow and get someone like Zach Wilson, because that's exactly what they need, an absolute gunslinger, especially when you got to outscore Kansas City, like you know. So I think Zach Wilson makes sense. Obviously, Deshaun Watson, but I don't think they have enough. The Jets, if it comes down to who has enough, nobody can touch the Jets. The only team that even comes close is Miami, and we still have way more. So yeah.
Okay. Anyone else?
You think? I mean, that's pretty much like top guys. But I'll give you one more. You think Mitch is gonna stay in Chicago, or you think his time is up in Chicago? In Chicago.
I think his time is up of being a starting quarterback. Yeah, but is Foles still in Chicago?
Nick Foles.
Foles still in
yeah,
Chicago?
he went back to Chicago, right? Got traded back.
You
go to Jacksonville and he broke his leg.
I think
he
got
went back
traded
to Chicago.
Yeah, I think that happened.
He got hurt.
Those are two big. I don't know. I think Trubisky's time as a starting quarterback on that team is over. Maybe he's a backup. I don't know what team's gonna really want Mitch. Like maybe the Patriots. Who knows?
You know what's crazy that you brought it up, and nobody's talking about this. You know what Matthew Stafford said? He said, "I don't want to play for the Patriots." You know that, right?
I think a lot of but I think that's because Matt Patricia went back, right? I think that's probably it.
Really?
100%. I think he was so despised in that Detroit Lions locker room.
That. I said Matt Patricia is going to be a bum head coach.
Like, I thought he was going to be good. I want him as a Giant head coach.
Bro, you dodged the bullet. Jeez. Like I knew, bro. This guy's like such a Bill Belichick wannabe. It's like, bro, you're a grown man. You know, it's like stop doing that.
Yeah, I think that's the problem with a lot of these guys from the Patriots coaching tree. I mean, Bill Belichick's coaching tree, where they're trying to be so much like him, where it's like, dude, you know. But that's what you got. But also, you see guys like Brian Flores, you guys like Joe Judge. They've been pretty good. So I don't know, but Matt Patricia's been horrible. He's awful. Yeah. He's awful. He's a bum.
So yeah. That's pretty much it for all the quarterbacks out there in the market. It's gonna be, bro, like
it's been insane,
crazy. I mean, I've never seen like 5 to 8 quarterbacks on the market like this, and like good quarterbacks, you know, especially like Deshaun Watson. They're saying that it's gonna be the biggest trade in the history of the NFL, and I might agree because like guys like Watson, they don't come around that often. So when they get traded, it's like Aaron Rodgers getting traded in his prime or something. So it's ridiculous. Yeah, and
yeah, it's definitely insane. I can't wait. I'm happy. Can't wait.
But
we're moving.
Yeah, we can move on to the big game. It's already here. Sunday, the 7th. Super Bowl. What is it? 54, 55?
I'm not even sure, but I fucking
think
forgot
it's 55.
Like years ago.
Might be 56. Okay, I don't even know. But yeah.
I don't know.
This Sunday, Tom Brady at home, playing in front of his home fans, first quarterback to ever do so, versus Baby Goat, like Joni says, Pat, my homeboy, Mahomes, and those Chiefs. I mean, when you really look at it, it was the best game we could have gotten in terms of storylines, in terms of talent. I mean, stacked with talent. I mean, like ridiculous
I can argue
talent,
that.
especially offensively. No. There's nobody like in terms of star power. Antonio Brown is the 3rd best wide receiver on the Bucs. Antonio Brown, who arguably
you're telling me you wouldn't have liked to see Aaron Rodgers versus Pat Mahomes?
No.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, for ratings and everything, this is the perfect scenario for the NFL. They get Tom Brady, a 43-year-old in his first year on a new team, versus the face of the franchise or the new face, old face versus new face. Tom Brady versus Pat Mahomes.
No,
Chiefs,
don't get me.
Bucks, Sunday,
I'm not saying that the
Super Bowl.
storyline
It's-
isn't.
They
Like,
It
don't
could
get bigger.
be. It could be a perfect passing of the torch, if it goes well for Mahomes, and if it doesn't, we're talking respect for the
It
old
will be a
school.
game. It will be a game. 20
Yeah.
years from now, when you're looking back and you're looking at the greatest quarterbacks of all time, obviously Tom Brady is probably going to be like still up there. And Pat Mahomes 20 years from now, it's hard to not think that he's going to be top 5 or top 3. And you're like, yo, Pat Mahomes and Tom Brady played in a fucking Super Bowl together.
Yeah,
It's
that's
crazy,
insane.
bro. This crazy stuff.
I'm not saying the storyline, but
I'm not saying
personally
Aaron Rodgers
myself,
versus Pat Mahomes. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on everybody else's opinion. I personally would have liked to see Rodgers versus Mahomes because I've been very consistent about this.
That's
The only quarterback that could stay in a shootout with Mahomes is Aaron Rodgers, especially how he's been playing this season.
we'll see. I mean, Tom Brady just beat that guy though, so it's at Lambeau, so it's even better storyline.
I'm not. I wouldn't say Brady won them that game.
Tom Brady and his Chiefs first time in his Bucks, bro.
You can never bet against Tom Brady in a Super Bowl. I'm sorry, you just can't.
You can just never bet against Tom Brady.
Guess what? I am.
That's what I told
I am.
Tony. Yeah, I mean, I have to because I said Tom Brady will never win a Super Bowl again, and he's making me fucking nervous. But Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs.
We're gonna clip that if he wins, man.
But it's hard to.
Come on,
It's
man.
hard to bet against Tom Brady. Maybe
Yeah,
I'm wrong
bro.
in saying
No,
you can't
I'm-
because I think Mahomes is gonna win too, but it's very hard.
No.
Like-
I mean, I don't even think that the Chiefs like are gonna. I mean, if I actually think about it, but I have to pick like fucking Pat Mahomes because I don't think there's no way this dude wins another Super Bowl, bro.
That'd be insane, though.
Come on, bro.
That'd be
Like that's
crazy.
ridiculous. Like so.
Bro,
I think,
listen, I'm gonna make it simple and easy. The Chiefs are gonna win this game. They're
But I
just
don't
too
think it's gonna be
good.
easy, bro. I think this is gonna be very like very close to last year's game, San Francisco versus Kansas City. Great defenses, but this time you're going against Tom Brady, not Jimmy G. And he's not gonna make those mistakes, I think. And bro, this Bucs defense, I said before, it's fucking underrated. Now, it's the real deal now. Like I'm telling you, that defense is for real. It's gonna be coming at him. And obviously,
right.
if
I think.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say I think everything that you're saying is correct. It's one game, one opportunity.
Yeah.
Go out, play your best. But Mahomes,
Brady though,
Tyreek
Mahomes,
Hill.
this is what it is.
I know.
The new face
Brady,
versus
I
the
know.
old face. This is John Cena
But-
versus fucking like Roman Reigns, except that
Yeah,
nobody really liked Roman Reigns.
Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, that defense that they have, Chris Jones, Honey Badger.
Let me ask you,
Okay, bro.
if Chiefs win, who's your Super Bowl like most valuable player?
It's
You think
gonna be
Pat
Mahomes. It's gonna be Mahomes.
I think it's gonna be hard
I don't see.
to not give it to him if they do win. But I think this game is set up, if the Chiefs win, for Tyreek Hill to again torch those Bucks defense, and Tyreek Hill is gonna be ridiculous. So it's all set up for him.
listen.
If
100%.
Tom Brady wins, it could be a whole lot of guys. It could be the defensive guys. I think it's
can't
gonna be Devin White. If
I'm
if
excited.
the Bucks win, I'll go with Devin White.
I think it's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, it's definitely it's gonna be a
It's gonna
great
be a
game.
good game.
You know what
It's
I think
gonna
we
be a
should
great
do?
game.
Off the top of your heads, because you guys know more than me, a 1-minute breakdown of the Super Bowl and what fans should expect for Sunday, and then we'll post that on Instagram. You don't have to take up a minute, but you know what I mean.
Pretty much kind of
Break
said it
down.
though.
Yeah.
It's the new face versus the old face. It's Tom Brady, 43 years old, versus Pat Mahomes in his just scratching his prime. This is in 20 years from now, you will look back at this, you're like, wow, they actually won at it in the Super Bowl. It's Kobe Bryant versus LeBron James in the NBA Finals. LeBron couldn't fucking hold it up. Kobe made it. Now they both made it. it's. I mean, I'm sorry. I had to.
He had to
What
add
a
that.
the nice little shot at LeBron right there.
Add the little dig.
I mean, it's true, bro. It's true. Couldn't beat the Magic, Dwight Howard, and
Oh,
and Jameer Nelson.
That was
Come on now.
good Magic.
6 games took him out, Kobe Bryant. But yeah, that's a whole different discussion, bro. It's Chiefs Bucks. It's star power. It's ratings. It's drama. It's Super Bowl. Let's go, and it's perfect.
And the weekend and a halftime show. I'm excited for that. I'm gonna watch that show. I love the
Come on,
weekend.
bro.
It's my
Like,
dog.
come on.
Oh,
bro.
you know, he
Dog,
dropped seven.
yes. What do you
He
mean?
dropped $7 million of his own
He's
money
gonna be
just to
whispering
make
at
it
halftime,
does
bro.
that.
Like
Who does that? That's the fucking.
That's crazy.
they're
That's
gonna
the
have
man.
they're gonna have
That's gonna be
25,000
exciting.
fans, by the way. 25,000 fans. And
All
I
vaccinated.
just feel like
props to
this. I feel like this is gonna be a very exciting Super Bowl, action packed, good defense, good offensive plays. It might go down to the wire. I don't know.
bro,
We're
every
gonna see.
Tom Brady Super Bowl has
We'll
been
see.
down to the wire. So
Yeah.
every
I
Tom
mean,
Brady Super
but
Bowl.
we'll see.
I think.
But this is such a different team. But at the end of the day, I said it last week when we had the little early breakdown of it. Chiefs. Chiefs are gonna win.
Chiefs
Yeah.
too. I agree. The passing of the torch will be completed. Now that we have that prepared, let's. We're discussing a lot about All-Star games, the NBA. Let's talk a little about. Soccer doesn't have an All-Star game. Soccer, football, whatever you want to call it. However, do you want to see one? And if you do, how would you set it up? Whoever wants to go at it
Well, to
first.
answer your first question, absolutely. And I believe Lukaku brought this up a couple years ago about how he said, what was it, like North England versus South England? I believe something
Mhm.
like that. I think it's a fantastic idea. I mean, when you think about it, the only time you can really see multiple stars playing together is probably like the World Cup or international tournaments. But imagine seeing fucking De Bruyne and Neymar, Ronaldo, Messi somehow. But you get the point. Like,
Yeah.
why the fuck not? Like, that's fucking so fire. I don't know who can like sanction it. UEFA, FIFA, whoever. I think mostly UEFA should, because I think it should be between the top 5 leagues.
Yeah.
In the world. I don't know how they base that off, but why the fuck not? But we see a lot of charity events. England versus the world. They have that sort of thing where the celebrities play. Go there, have fun. A lot of guys come together. People are gonna be there. People are gonna watch. It's not gonna be like a fucking the Pro Bowl or even an All-Star game. I mean, All-Star weekend. Do it after the season. Do it in the summer. Fun time for everybody. Why the fuck not, bro? That's just my opinion.
Bed? Because I have
don't
a
think
massive
it's gonna happen
breakdown.
this year. I don't think it's gonna happen this year. I mean, especially
No,
like
yeah, absolutely.
you got COVID and you guys got like fucking Jurgen Klopp, complaining about, like all types of things. So not this year, but yeah, any chance to see Kawhi Leonard, or I'm sorry, like, I
Kawhi
don't know.
Leonard
I got
starting
people,
forward of.
I got people over here. That's why. But yeah, any chance to see Messi, Ronaldo on the same field playing on the same team, take it. That's all you gotta say, and that's it. Like, you already have my money. I don't know how they would do it, because probably in the summer, unless there's no like fucking international games or something. But yeah, bro, like, why not? This is fucking do already. Like, come on now.
I'm
Finish
pretty
the season.
surprised they
Here's-
haven't had.
Here's what I would
It should.
do. This is how I would want it to work. Now, North versus South in Premier League sounds nice. However, what would be nice is if you grab the best 11 in England, because they all do team of the years in every top 5 leagues at
Okay.
least. Take the best 11 and then put them in sort of a mini tournament, right? I don't know, they can determine that through UEFA, the top 8 leagues in Europe, top 6, whatever. And then base the seeding off of how well teams do in the Champions League. So let's say Bayern wins the Champions League, the German 11 would be the first seed. And like, obviously, You're gonna have a Belgium team
I think
do horrible.
so. Hold on.
I think that's the only way we see star power completely combined throughout the world, throughout the top 5 leagues.
There's really only like 4. There's Serie A. There's like 4 real like
5.
Like,
5. Top 5.
5 who?
It's set.
Yeah.
Top
La
5.
Liga?
I mean, listen,
England,
Liga,
La
England,
Liga,
La Liga,
No,
Bundesliga, Serie A,
France.
Liga on.
You're really gonna count France,
Yes.
but you have to
Yes,
because
PSG.
they have
Top
Neymar
five.
and
PSG.
Mbappe. Yeah, you
Yeah,
have
what
to.
the hell?
But I was gonna say, like, if you have 4 leagues, top players, and then you build 2 teams from that, and then you have subs and stuff.
Yeah,
So-
that's honestly what you said, Joni,
But,
was
it's
I
gonna be
like
hard
it.
with 5
Sounds
leagues.
good, but
The reason I proposed
that's
my thing is because I want to
very-
see the best against the best. You know,
I
Yeah,
know,
I mean,
but
you
listen,
would
at
still
the
I
end of the
agree that it's
day,
a lot of work because if you do it any
they
other way,
all
like how are
start-
you guaranteed to get Neymar and Mbappe versus, let's say, Kane versus? Because
because
you're not
why
going to want
not?
to do a team against a game against each
cares?
single
It's
person.
a
That's
fun
5
game.
games,
It's
bro.
a-
That's
it's a-
OD.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're the thing about like groups and stuff. I don't know about that. Just one game. All the top guys.
Yeah, it's
I don't
gotta
know
be like one
who how they base it. One game. Have fun. Play with people that you never thought you would play with. Just fuck around. I mean, I think people would watch it. I don't know about if you guys believe it,
Or
but I will be.
you just have like a bro. You can just draft some players. The top players.
Yeah, do a
like
draft.
the
Who cares?
But
Top
how
40
would you
players
Do a
ranked.
fucking draft.
How would you select? How
Oh.
would you select the teams though? That's what I don't understand.
No, I'm saying
I
you
mean-
would probably. I don't know if you could do it all in one day. It'll probably have like a weekend. Make like 2 or 3. Like 2 or 4 teams in the weekend.
Listen,
First team plays Saturday.
Have
they
a-
play Sunday, and the winner plays on Monday.
all the players that are playing, I don't know how you select it. People might not want to do it. People might do it. Put them in a fucking, I don't know, bowl, paper bowl. Fucking, I don't know. Fucking just select, bro. Do a
Yeah.
fucking draft.
So,
You know how they do
but
it in
would you
NBA?
take? Would
They
you
draft
take the
anything
best?
crazy.
So, like, but my question to you is: would you take the best 11 from England and the best 11 from Spain, or would you have like
No.
a smaller pool and make like 4 teams
Smaller
from
pool.
like 5 from each country?
Small, I would do no. I agree with the smaller pool. Pick, let's just say, I would say make a big bench. I'm not gonna say put fucking like 3 subs or whatever the shit. Even have fucking 12 players on a bench.
Yeah,
Make a
swap
fucking
11
full
at, yeah,
11
swap 11 at halftime.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah.
And also unlimited subs. Bring people in, bring people out. Do that. Just fuck around, bro. Have a small pool between I don't know what 24 players, and fucking figure it out.
But how would you
listen,
pick the
there's
24 players? That's my question.
It would have
I
to
would,
be.
I like the
it
draft.
can't be-
I like the draft.
Can't be like. Yeah. It can't be like the team of the year. Or
Have
something.
2 coaches.
Gotta be like top 5 players of each league.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, but listen,
then-
that's not up to
So
us.
like
to
have like
decide.
fans,
It's only way
but
for-
like have.
So it's basically
But
be like.
but that's
like
my
Bayern
question.
Munich
What would
versus-
you
Have
like
fans,
to
bro.
see? Obviously. What would you like
mean,
to see?
I mean, I would like a fucking draft. That's fucking fire. Now you're talking about
Then-
the players that are that.
I mean, bro,
be in
this is very easy.
Uh,
This is. I mean, this would be.
It's not. Yeah. It's
No. It
pretty
can be
easy.
very easy. You can just do the top from 11. Like top from England. Top from Germany. Top
Yeah.
from Spain. And that's it.
Yeah.
And you play.
Top from
that-
Serie A and top from
That one you don't gotta do
Ligue
anything.
1.
You don't gotta draft. You don't gotta do anything. You just pick the top players, and
Yeah, do,
they already
do
do
shit
it
like
anyway.
that.
So now
They
I don't
have
have a game
11. That's the issue. These teams have 11 when you do the top. They have a top 11.
Yeah.
And you're taking all 11 and fitting them into 2 squads.
Yeah. Listen. So there's 5 leagues, right? There's 5 leagues, right?
Yes, 5 main
You
leagues.
do. Yeah. You do. Okay. Since last year, Bayern won the Champions League, right?
Mm-hmm.
They won. Like it's not just like domestic. It's the whole European trophy. They get a bye, right? So it's going to be England versus Spain, Italy versus France, right? Oh, it still looks
That's
like
what I
France.
was saying. That's literally what I was saying.
I know, but
That's what I was
No,
saying.
I think-
Do the top 11
Listen,
from
what
each
is it?
league and have
Yeah.
a miscellaneous. You could have, okay, we have 5 leagues and then do 1 league like of all players from Ajax, all that stuff.
yeah, you can do that. You can do that.
Belgian teams, and then do 2 buys. So whatever 2 countries were in the final, get a buy. and then the seeding goes in order. So let's say it was Bayern versus who did they play last year? PSG. So
In the final,
Germany and Ligue 1 get the bye. Who was in the semis? RB and who else was in the semis?
Lyon, no?
Was it Lyon? That kind of screws
Yeah,
it up.
against Bayern.
But next after Ligue 1, Barca I think was the closest besides Germany and
The quarterfinals, yeah.
So it would be Spain would get the 3rd seed, and then the 4th seed would be England, 5th seed, blah blah blah, and miscellaneous will always be last unless you have that Ajax semifinal, for example.
Listen,
so do
I'm
that.
not gonna lie to you,
have the
bro.
best play against the best. That would be fun.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm gonna just say this. What you said, you put a lot of thought into it. I like it. I haven't really fucking even thought about it. I mean, me personally, I would say probably like 10 players from one league. I mean, from the top 5 leagues, get like 10 players per league, put them on like 2 teams, just let them fucking play,
and have fans vote for the
25 or 25.
Yeah, and have fans vote. For
yeah,
that sounds. That's also reasonable.
Anything
for multiple subs.
Oh,
cares?
That's also
just to see Messi and Ronaldo on the same team on the same field. That's it. Yeah, that's all we want. So.
The overall idea should be considered, I believe. Now the specific whatever goes on, how they pick the teams, what players.
They don't want that Super League. They don't want like that Super League, which is
that could prevent a Super League.
Yeah, if you're gonna have an All-Star game at the end of the year, then there's really no need for like one big league.
That's still different though. I mean, listen, imagine what's dangerous. The what?
No, I'm saying like having one Super League.
Oh, fuck that.
Oh,
I hate that.
Man, listen,
that's so trash.
That's a horrible idea.
Yo, I mean, on some real shit.
I would love it, but nah.
No.
I would love it.
That kills the game of soccer.
I like, but
that kills the game of soccer. Don't be ridiculous. That kills the game of soccer.
No, the idea I like. Of course, I want to see fucking Manchester United versus fucking Juve, Manchester United versus Bayern, of course. But I'm just saying the overall, it takes away from the tradition of soccer. The league system, the Champions League system, the club system, everything. Nah, bro. Fuck the Super League and whoever's thinking about it. I know fucking Ed Woodward, definitely one of the top guys. Those fucking.
It's the Glazers and John Henry, bro.
Really, they want that.
Yeah. The Glazers and John Henry are like supposedly the ones pushing for the most. Bro, you can't. The Glazers, they're smart, bro. They're not idiots. They know United isn't good enough to hit Champions League. Well, we weren't good enough to make Champions League every year, so they were like, let's make a super team so we could get fucking money out the nose.
I'm pretty sure FIFA said whoever would be part of that Super League thing would not be in the World Cup and everything else that FIFA organizes, which is good and should tell them no, you can't do it.
100%.
So I don't know.
It's gonna kill the game of soccer. The only consideration I gave to the Super League was this: you have to have relegation and promotion somehow, and have the lower teams like let's say it's United, Arsenal, and Liverpool in the Super League. And then the teams in the actual domestic leagues would play a Champions League. So then you'd have City, Chelsea, teams like Leicester playing in the Champions League. So they have their special form of money. And then whoever wins their domestic league goes to the Super League, plus whoever wins the Champions League gets a free ticket to the Super League. That would be interesting. It would still put pressure on the big teams. I wouldn't complain. As long as there's I don't like the idea. I hope it never happens. But if they can somehow come up with a very fluid system of going top to bottom, maybe.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it simple. And short. That's it. But they should consider the All-Star game. I like the idea. And
not even consider it. It has to happen. Donate the money to charity. It would be great.
Yeah, awesome. Do something, bro.
Blah, blah, blah. To end off the episode, though, you guys won't have any final reactions to the January transfer window? Any final reactions?
Let's see, bro. From our last episode, there hasn't been really some crazy moves. I mean, you look at Liverpool.
Liverpool got a young center back.
Kabak on loan.
They got two players who both hate Liverpool. They both tweeted out "fuck Liverpool" before. So.
Listen, that shit happens in sports all the time, which is I love it when it does because it's just funny. But yeah, I mean, listen, Liverpool did something that Man United didn't. They realized that they needed help in a certain thing. They realized they're still in the title race, so they made signings. I wish United did it. I think we talked about it before. So I don't know. There hasn't been anything crazy that happened, like a crazy transfer besides Kabak's a good player, so that's a good pick.
We should have signed a defender, bro. On some real shit, even though the 9-0 scoreline went through, bro, Southampton had some crazy chances with 9 men down, bro. Unacceptable defensively, as usual. But whatever. Historical scoreline, by the way. The haters were very loud, man. Very, very loud.
Absolutely. But, listen, they see United being good again, and they don't like it. So,
no problem.
Other than that, there hasn't been any crazy signing. Not anything amazing. I think we covered it well. Yeah.
That's pretty much say. Just going back to Arsenal, I think they did a great job.
Yeah.
With Odegaard.
And then lost 2-1. That was such a bullshit
red
on
David Luiz,
though.
Which one? Getting rid of players too. Like that was the main key.
The red card on David Luiz today was absolute criminal, bro. You can't.
I didn't watch the game. I don't even know what happened.
Yeah, but
he basically ran. So the guy was running, and David Luiz was running towards the ball, and his ankle clipped David Luiz's knee.
Bro, like, don't they have VAR?
They do, but here's the thing.
I think personally, in my opinion,
but that's the rule. The rule is he stopped the clear and obvious error. It was a pen. He stopped the clear and obvious goal scoring opportunity. But was it intentional? No, it's clearly not intentional. It was a completely accidental thing. You don't give a ref for that, bro.
Listen, bro, I couldn't give a damn Arsenal get fucked by the refs a lot.
They have 9 red cards since Arteta signed, and every other team in the Premier League has 3 each, pretty much.
They literally played David Luiz. Like, what the fuck do people expect?
What does that mean?
I think he has like 5, to be honest. He's an idiot. He's a moron. And honestly, that David Luiz and Harry Maguire both play on that.
Why is that a red card? Why is that a red card?
Because in my opinion, he didn't make no chance to go for the ball. It's not.
I didn't see the play. I can't say, but
if you don't go for the ball at all, that should be a red, especially in the box when you're stopping a clear and cut chance. If you're making a tackle for the ball, of course it shouldn't be a horrid tackle, but you're not going for the ball, so I believe that's a red card. That's just me.
He didn't tackle.
It's the same thing with
the leg clipped the knee.
But
we'll watch it right now. Hold on.
I personally that's
watch it, Ahmed. I want to hear what Ahmed has to say because I can never give it as a red. It's an accident. You're gonna just see Ahmed scream again. Oh, penalty! But no, I wouldn't give it as a red because, bro, it's like a handball. If somebody accidentally handballs a clear and obvious goal.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I can see why it's a red. And like, is it a soft red? Hell yeah, but
it's a soft ass red.
It's a soft red,
it's still a red regardless.
Oh, that was Raul Jimenez playing.
No, I think that was William.
I was about to say he's already back.
That's William
good for him, but
that's William Jose. Like I said, no clear intention to go for the ball. That's a pen, in my opinion. It's the same thing with I believe the second red card.
It's a soft
pen
red.
and red. My bad.
It's a soft red,
but it's a red from the rule book. That's a red. Same thing with the second red in for United. Like that's a red. Sorry, cry more. Couldn't care less. And like I said, David Luiz, bro. David Luiz red all days. So I don't know.
All right.
I think that's it.
Yep, that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll come back to you guys next time with episode number 19. Peace out. See you guys.
Yes, sir.